Hey, what's up guys? My name is Luis Martinez and I'm the owner of the 66 Chevy 2 behind me named Nucky Johnson. The goal for 2023 is to run some small tire shootout events. Today we put the car on the hub dyno and we were testing out the new Garrett 98mm G Series turbo that we just got from Garrett. We were running a GTX Gen 2 before, an 88, so we went a little bigger. And the new G Series is their new unit that has all the newest technology right now, and so it's going to provide us faster spool and better turbo efficiency.
As Lewis said today, we put his car on the dyno. Basically, what I wanted to kind of go over was a couple of the things that we needed to fix after our last outing, and obviously put on the new turbo. Basically, we went from the 88 that we had over to the 98mm turbo, and I wasn't sure if things were going to be the same size, which is nice. I was able to basically not have to do any fab work, everything bolted right up, and we have a system that works. With our Dynacom hub dyno, I'm able to basically transfer the load around and control how the car comes in and all that kind of stuff to try and kind of manipulate it and see what it does. Today I wasn't really going to make a bunch of power. There's not any reason for me to really, beat the hell out of the car on the dyno. I already have a pretty good tune in it from when we were in Bradenton. So I made a couple small adjustments, and we just kind of were working out some bugs that we have, which is common. It's always good for a situation like this to be able to go on the dyno, run the car, and be able to, pick up any issues before you spend all the time going all the way to wherever you're racing and having an issue. We had a couple little bugs to work out today, but we were able to put down some power runs and make sure that, everything was situated for us to head to Georgia. Yeah, so some of the other things about Lewis's car is it's a 388 LSX Dart motor. And with the turbo setup and us running alcohol, we don't have to run an intercooler. And then we have a Turbo 400 Rossler trans behind it that's a 2-speed, so it's called a Turbo Glide. And we have a bolt together FTI that I'm able to change the stator and stuff like that on it to be able to manipulate how the car comes into power and what it does and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to going down to Georgia and seeing how the car works compared to how we were in Bradenton. So it should be a really it should be a fun event. It's a crazy event to begin with. It should be pretty awesome, and I'm really interested to see the differences between the 88mm turbo we were running from Garrett and the new 98. Just on, it is going to change the power band and how the car performs, so it's going to be interesting. The 88mm turbo on 20 pounds of boost, which obviously isn't how much we've run, but it's a good mid-range for us to figure things out. That 20 pounds of boost before was right around 1,000 horsepower from what I can remember. Now today, with us set up the way that we are and the new turbo, it actually made 1140, which is a pretty substantial gain by just changing a turbo and running kind of the same power level as far as boost goes.